Ohio State, UTSA. They go to Tennessee. Then they have an open date. And that's something Bishop harps on right there. Then they play Oklahoma. They play Florida. They play Ole Miss. Play State. They go to Missouri. They go to LSU. They come back home and play Arkansas, and then they go to Texas A&M.
The Ohio State would be it's a toss. I think they'll beat Ohio State this year. I think they'll beat Ohio State, and they're gonna lose to Oklahoma. I'll tell you that much. They're gonna lose to Oklahoma, and the Texas A&M game. I think that'll be a 50-50 game.
Okay.
Okay. What you say, Pete?
Well,
2 in a possum.
There you go.
You're playing spades now. 2 in a possum. 2 in a possum. Me personally, I'm still believing Ohio State goes to Texas and beats them again. I don't think they're going to have an answer for Jeremiah Smith.
In Texas.
And you do know Ohio State will have someone on the opposite side of Jeremiah Smith. That's what's going to be the equalizer right there. They're probably going to have a strong running game. Going back to something Bishop said, as far as Texas goes, their O-line is going to be their X factor. I'm calling it now on June 9. The O-line for Texas will be the X factor. If they might be in the same shape as Alabama, trying to gel and get things going, and seeing in week 2, you're playing Ohio State. Well, you better have your stuff together before you play them, because Ohio State ain't gonna come in and play with you.
I wonder if that Tennessee game gonna be a night game, because I don't think Texas ever played in Neyland Stadium.
Right, they have not, and 9 times out of 10, it's a night game.
Yeah, that's gonna be another toss-up.
Now, this is the part that Bishop did not hone on, but I will. It's that October 3rd open date. Why am I harping on it? Because the next 8 weeks, you got to play.
Yep.
You got to play. There's no time off. There's no interruptions. You've got to play. So, which leads me to the point that you got Oklahoma. I think that's where they'll get their second loss right there. Then, because Oklahoma's going to be more settled this year. Oklahoma's going to be more gelled this year than they were last year. I think Mateer will have matured a lot. That game, I think is going to be where Texas is going to find out that this is not the same Oklahoma team from last year. Florida,
I am.
Say what now?
Go
Say
ahead.
that again, Lady LaToya.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking to somebody else. I'm sorry.
Okay. Florida, Ole Miss, we'll see. But LSU, depending on how Sam Levitt is, Arkansas, they should beat them. Texas A&M, they're playing them on the road. They better jump them early. If they don't, that'll be 3 losses for Texas. That's how I see it.
Right.
That'd be 3 losses. And guess what? They'll miss the SEC championship again.
Well, let me add a caveat. Remember, you said they got to play 8. Understand, if any injuries should occur, you put that even in deeper jeopardy because you have no second bye week.
Mm-hmm.
You have to truly run the gauntlet. And it's not like there's any team that says for sure win. You're going to have, everybody wants that pound of flesh, and they're worthy of getting that pound of flesh if you don't play your A game. So with that said, you can't afford any slip-ups. Across the Southeastern Conference, no slip-ups. So that's why we're always saying, it's no fair comparison when it comes to scheduling. Not even close.
Yep.
Hey,
Austin Allen, what's up, my brother? Austin said Oklahoma's going 8-4.
okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Austin, a Georgia guy. I got you.
Oh, yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. Hey, the 26th, we'll be seeing you. We coming to your neck of the woods.
Shout out to LaQuisha Gordon. Good to see you, Todd. Shout out to Nicholas Bonner. Good to see you. What's going on? Everything going on. Everything happening. What you want to happen and what you think gonna happen. Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
Oklahoma do have a tough schedule.
Yeah. We're gonna get off into it in just a minute. We're gonna get off into it, but shout out to everyone that that's over there with KB.
Welcome to the fam.
Kangaroo Click, all the Kangaroo Click this in. Thank you for coming. Hey, we just came over here just because we thought somebody was gonna be here, but they was having trouble with the feed there. KB, and that's what happened. But we gonna get them. We gonna get them.
That's his excuse.
No. That's what happened with Legend.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the other
guy.
Yeah. Hey, KB.
The other one just a no-show.
Yeah.
What's going on, Bishop?
Hey, let me ask you. Okay. Now we're growing closer. We done got past 90 days until we start to bring our young men back ready to play this game that we love. The way that Sankey made that decision to go to 9 was coerced into doing the 9 games. Did you see that as a positive or negative for the Southeastern Conference?
I mean, it can go both ways.
Okay.
Negative. There's a chance to you just getting beat up more during the regular season.
Okay.
I just think it's too much on any one team. You know, I think it's too much on all the SEC teams, but I'd say any one team.
Right.
I think it's negative in that way. As far as a positive, it's good. It's good competition. It's good for the fans as far as positive.
Right.
But in my opinion, I don't like it because it's just too much, especially if you got an SEC team playing 14, 15, 16 games. Because when most of the teams in the playoff, you playing the best of the best, no matter what conference. And in the SEC, you already playing 9 games.
Thanks. Thank you.
In the toughest conference there is, it can be an argument between the Big Ten and the SEC, but I'm gonna pick the SEC. You already playing 9 games within the SEC, and then if you say you make it to the say the national championship game, that's what 4 playoff games plus the SEC championship, right?
Yeah.
So that's 14 games against the best of the best, getting beat up week in and week out. So that's just my opinion on it. I mean, I wouldn't have fell into that trap. Just my opinion. So, but it is good for the fans.
Oh yeah, it is.
I love the competition. If I had it my way, I think it would be Power 4 programs week in and week out. Other conferences, we'll play our 8. We'll play our 8 SEC games like it used to be. Play a Big 10 team, play a freaking Big 12 and an ACC team, and maybe just one like group of 5 or whatever. But it wouldn't matter to me if the whole schedule was Power 4. But I wouldn't want it all to be in the SEC, or you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Okay, so I know y'all seen what they're saying. They taking away the cupcake weekend in the SEC, like the weekend before the Iron Bowl. So did they say that who they gonna replace those games with, our so-called cupcake games with? Is it gonna be another Power 4 school? They're gonna try to throw another SEC school, or what are they gonna do? Because it seems like if you wanted to take the cupcake games away, you would have made that the 9th SEC game. You see what I'm saying? So they're gonna give us 9 SEC games, then take the cupcake game away. So what we replacing the cupcake game with?
They took some cupcake games away. They add the Ohio States and those type of programs.
Facts.
Okay.
So like we got Ohio State on our schedule, what, 29 and 30?
Something like that.
Something
no,
like
it's
that,
next
or
year.
28 and 29. We got
Yeah.
Notre Dame on our schedule. So I guess the other two non-conference game will be cupcake weekends.
Anthony said the SEC has the most power of any conference. They weren't forced into doing anything. He's right. You know, you weren't forced. Your commissioner wants to act like he's the victim. No offense. Well, really, now that part I have to disagree with. He's not acting like he's the victim. He's more acting like he's the boss because he's trying to. He has another plan in mind. And he has another plan in mind, Anthony. So he's not playing victim. What we're saying is that when you go back, like I'll say it again, when you go back and look at the SEC last year, and this is what, I hate to bring that dude's name up, but this is what Bama hater don't want to admit, that when the season first started, there were 11 SEC teams in the top 25, 11 of them. Bama played 9 of those 11 teams. Now, we know that Auburn and South Carolina fell off. We know that. We understand that. We got that part. But at one point, they were top 25. Miami, on the other hand, he keeps saying that they knocked off different, they knocked off that one. Yes, but Miami did not face the same caliber of teams in the regular season like Bama did. You can't even compare that. So, I hate to put it to you like this, but y'all schedule was cupcake basically all the way, with the exception of Notre Dame, But you lost to SMU and you lost to Louisville.
I mean, it's even easier this year.
Yeah.
The only ranked team last year was Notre Dame, right? The only ranked team this year was Notre Dame. But I don't think, the only ranked team last year wasn't Notre Dame, but their schedule still was a cupcake. They beat Notre Dame, but lost to SMU and Louisville. This year, you don't have SMU and Louisville. You only got Notre Dame.
That's it. Now, if y'all can't maneuver that, then there's something wrong with Miami. There's something wrong. And all I'm saying is, when you sit back and look at the SEC, like I said, Bama played 9 teams that were ranked in the top 25. That's brutality.
That brings something to me from the question you asked earlier. Looking at Miami's 2026 schedule, all right, Stanford, Florida A&M, Wake Forest, you got Central Michigan, Clemson, Florida State. So they lose with the talent that Miami have right now. They lose any of those games, Miami fans will be saying somebody threw the game.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yep.
With this Sorensby situation, somebody.
I'm about to say, Bishop KB. This Sorensby thing is psychological in more ways than one, and I guarantee you, if a team gets out there and loses a game that they were just solely supposed to win, I guarantee you somebody's gonna say they threw the game. At what point did they throw the game? At what point was it point shaving? At what point was it Christian Miller said earlier today? You got the overs and the unders. Were they trying to run the score up because somebody was trying to take it over? Were they trying not to score so they could keep it under? I'm telling you, it's gonna be a mind game.
I agree with you, Anthony.
It's gonna be a mind game.
So
you don't know what your teammate is doing. You don't know what your players are doing. I just hope and pray Alabama players, those that, because I did say KB, excuse me. I did say, welcome, Twister. Good to see you, big dog. I did say that number one, that no two players get the same NIL deal. They don't get it. So that player that's not getting the deal, he's not getting a deal. He's not getting that. Those sometimes are the players that might do this. I don't know what Sorensby was getting at Indiana. I don't know what Sorensby was getting at Cincinnati. All I know is at Texas Tech, 6.5 million smackaroos.
And what has he done for them to give him that type of money?
KB, that's what I've been asking the last month. That's what has he done? He's not a Tim Tebow. He's not a Cam Newton. So why is he so special that you can just 6.5 million? Don't you know I would have washed my hands with Sorensby and got me 2 other quarterbacks with that money?
But like I said,
and developed them, just developed them.
And the thing about it, this is third school.
I mean, third school.
They could have gave TJ Finley $500,000. He would have came and been on his 8th school.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Well, let's look at another sketch.
This man threw 2,800 yards and 27 touchdowns last year.
At Cincinnati. And guess what? Left Cincinnati, going to Texas Tech, and Texas Tech is playing Cincinnati this year. In Cincinnati.
So if they lose that game, you know it's gonna be hell to tell the captain, dog.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I already said that game gonna be must-see TV.
You know, they might take it. Them players might take it back to the old school and have a bounty, man.
Say that again, KB.
You heard me. Take it back to the old school and put a bounty on his ass.
May I put this out there since you're gonna put it like that? For those of y'all that might remember Bounty Gate.
Oh yes,
I do. I do.
Yes.
And when the Saints got them Saints, that doggone and it was all on the defense.
Yeah, you know that was with the Saints and them Hurricanes. Miami had a bounty thing with Jonathan Bill and all of them.
Bounty Gate.
But what if his own team bounty his ass? The O-line won't block for him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. That can happen.
You got to think about it because you letting all them down. You bring unwanted attention to the team, and like you said, we done worked so hard to get here just for you to tarnish everything. So you better hope his own team don't turn on his butt.
There's motivated, dedicated. What's up? What's up? Got it. Okay, let's pick out another team. KB, do the honors. Just pick out a team.
LSU.
All right, glad you said it. Here we go. Here's their schedule. They open with Clemson. Then they play Louisiana Tech. They go to Ole Miss. Then they play Texas A&M. Then they play McNeese State. They go to Kentucky. Then they play Mississippi State. They go to Auburn. Then they have an open date on October 31. Then they play Alabama. Then they play Texas. Then they go to Tennessee. And they go to Arkansas. Twister, I'm going to start with you. Where's the slip up?
I'm going to say that game you keep talking about all the time. That Ole Miss game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say they're going to lose to Ole Miss, lose to Alabama. And what's the rest of them?
Okay, I'll run back through it. They opened with Clemson. They're playing Clemson in Baton Rouge. They open with Clemson. They go. They play Louisiana Tech. They go to Ole Miss. They play Texas A&M, McNeese State. They go to Kentucky. They play Mississippi State. They go to Auburn. They have an open date. They play Bama. They play Texas. They go to Tennessee, and then they go to Arkansas.
I'm gonna say they're gonna probably lose to Ole Miss, Alabama. I'm gonna say probably 10-2.
Okay.
Those two games, Ole Miss and Alabama.
Gotcha. KB.
I'm saying they could possibly slip up against Clemson.
Come on
I'm
now.
going right off the bat.
Good
They could
night.
probably slip up against Clemson. They could slip up
Elaborate
against
on
Ole
that,
Miss.
KB.
Huh?
Elaborate on that. Clemson?
Clemson. Yeah.
Mm.
Clemson.
Mm.
Clemson got some athletes over there too now.
Yeah,
Don't
we
slip
know
on
that
Clemson.
all too well.
They got athletes.
Is Caleb Club
They
is
done
still
had
the
they got
quarterback?
He's gone.
Okay.
they done had a couple of down years, 2 or 3 down years, but they got athletes. That's a fact. And they got athletes who can compete with the athletes at LSU. And you remember LSU basically built off the transfer portal.
Yep.
Clemson ain't.
Yep.
Those players been at Clemson. They've been developed over there.
Yeah, that's true.
So
And that boy don't like the
gonna
transfer
have
portal.
that camaraderie that Clemson players gonna have, or that want to play for each other, like those players at Clemson who've been there for a while, who've been developed by Dabo Swinney and his staff.
Mm.
So I'm saying they could slip up against Clemson.
Mm.
Yeah, that could be a possibility.
They could slip up against Ole Miss, and you know how Ole Miss gonna come in there. So they playing in Oxford.
Yep, they're playing at the Grove.
They playing in
That's
Oxford.
must see TV.
Okay,
Man, it's a revenge game too.
they can slip up against Texas A&M.
Yep.
Mm.
Let me keep
I ain't
moving.
thought about that.
Okay.
That's
Keep
what I
going.
said. Texas A&M and Arkansas.
Alabama.
Oh.
Yeah, we said that. I said that.
Texas.
Oh. Oh, that's right. They playing Texas.
Yeah,
Yep.
they playing
Texas.
Texas.
Oh,
Okay. Then
I don't know.
I still think they got 2 trap games with Tennessee and Kentucky.
KB, can I say something right there though?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this though, and it's a wonder
Hold on.
nobody said it.
They play Tennessee in Neyland Stadium.
Yep, they sure do.
Yeah, they sure do.
And it's
They
gonna
play
be cold
Kentucky
up there.
in Lexington.
It's gonna be cold them last 2 games now in November.
Kentucky kept them out the playoffs 2 years ago.
But I'm gonna tell you the trap game for. Well, let me go to Bishop. Bishop, go ahead. Give me. I'm gonna give y'all my trap game later on. Go ahead, Bishop.
Don't forget about Auburn and Auburn.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm giving I think the trap game is Clemson.
Okay. Clemson is the trap game. So who else you see?
Now, once again, each Southeastern Conference team have to run the gauntlet. That last 4 you talked about, boy, that's a tough 4.
Okay. And so the jury's still out, huh?
It's possible for them to go 8-4, 7-5.
Okay. All right.
How healthy is Sam Levitt gonna be with a broken foot?
That's where my question lies.
How
healthy will he be?
Yeah.
He will only go.
Did they develop anybody behind them, or were they just putting all the eggs in the one basket?
To me, they put all their eggs in one basket.
I agree too. All the eggs in one basket. Yep.
But Lady Latoya, who you got?
I say Tennessee because they going to Leland Stadium and them fans up there hate Lane Kiffin. So I'm sure and Tennessee don't mind paying the refs to win a game. So I think that one, and I think Kentucky because Kentucky kept them out of the playoffs 2 years ago, and he gonna be itching to beat Kentucky. And when he get anxious like that, he start making stupid play calls. You see what I'm saying? Lane Kiffin be beating himself and getting himself out of games that he should have won. So.
Yep.
I think because he's so anxious to beat Kentucky, because Kentucky kept him out of the playoffs 2 years ago, that's going to be one. And plus, well, by the time he play him, they're going to know. I would say right now, nobody knows what Kentucky has. And then, like I said, going to Tennessee. And I'm with Bishop, that first one, the Clemson. And they playing in Clemson?
No, they're playing in Baton Rouge.
Oh, okay. I wonder if they're going to make it a night game.
Yeah, it's a night game.
Okay. Yeah, and then it's gonna be that they broke that last year. LSU been losing since Brian Kelly was there. They were always losing the first game of the season, but then they break that last year.
Yeah, they broke it last year.
They broke that last year. So yeah, it's because it's gonna be the first game, and then he's still trying to figure things out. Whereas, like you said, Clemson breaking in a new quarterback, so it's kind of like a 50-50 game. It's probably going to depend on quarterback play at that Clemson game. But my two is Kentucky and Tennessee.
I got you. Okay. Here's mine. I think they're going to beat Clemson simply because of home cooking. I've always said that September 19th game is going to be must-see TV. They've got to go to Ole Miss. I'm with KB right there. That's going to be like everybody going to be watching that one because Bama comes on earlier that day and everything, but a lot of people will be watching that game. The game for me that I think that they could slip up to is what KB said again is Texas A&M. You got Ole Miss and Texas A&M back to back. Injuries could play a factor, all that good stuff. That could be a slip up. But the game for me too is going to be Auburn. Going over there in that cemetery with all them bones, they playing up under the dead, they playing over the dead. Auburn could beat them. Auburn could beat them. And plus it's at the time of the year, again, where the X factor, where injuries are going to be. And then that October 31st, both them and Bama have the same open date. And then that next week they play Bama. I still believe Bama beats them. And then they have Texas the next week, depending on where Texas is. But I believe they'll beat Texas for some odd reason. I don't know. But then again, Texas could beat them. But those, we just saying slip-up games. But I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 5 where they could possibly slip. 5 games.
Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Alabama, Texas, Tennessee.
And
But you got Auburn. You got Auburn instead of Tennessee.
I got Auburn. Tennessee, Arkansas, maybe, but those
Tennessee, like you said, home cooking, man.
Home cooking. I won't, but I don't know how Tennessee's going to be playing and everything. But just looking at it right now, just straight up, my 5 that I just named, if we were playing a game of spades, I'd say I got 5 and 2 possibles. That's how I would do that.
I take a to the extreme. I got 5 possibles. I mean, I got 5 for sure books.
Yeah, you got 5 for sure.
I got 5 for sure books and 1 possible. I'm taking it to the extreme.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
I'm count one of these queens get in.
Yeah, man.
You playing tough then.
I hear you, but I don't believe LSU. Everybody hollering Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin gets in his own way. He gets in his own way.
Exactly.
He finds a way to get in the way. Like Lady Latoya said, let's go back to that Kentucky game. They underestimated Kentucky that year when he was with Ole Miss. Actually, Ole Miss should have made the playoffs 2 years in a row. Oh, didn't do it. They underestimated Kentucky. So yes, he could be wanting that revenge. But if he's so revenge-minded and not playing a skillful game, Kentucky could do it to him again. So that's why I said a 5 and 2 possible. And when you bring Kentucky into the mix, for me, it's 5 and 3 possibles. Because me personally, I don't believe LSU is going to be all that good.
Let me ask you a question about Ole Miss. Given the way Pete Golden coached in those 2 playoff games, do you think he can be a better coach for Ole Miss than Lane Kiffin?
I'm not going to say a better coach. I'll say a different coach with a different perspective.
Yeah, I'm sure he got a different mindset.
He got a different mindset.
Do you think that Ole Miss can win at the same rate or more than they did with Lane Kiffin? Just going off those 2 playoff games?
Because it depends on who he gets as an offensive coordinator.
Already had a different mentality. Simply by
offensive
the way,
coordinator will be the key for Ole Miss.
Right.
What's that?
Whoever it depends on their offensive coordinator.
Oh, okay.
Who they get for their offense, because they still using Charlie Wise, which was Lane Kiffin coordinator in the playoff game. So that's why the team pretty much didn't have a fall off. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I agree.
We don't have to know if Pete Golden how he is with like game management, clock management, stuff like that. See, that's the part we really hadn't seen because he still had his help with Charlie Wise. You feel me? So he could really kind of just stay focused on the defense. Call the time out when he needs a time out, stuff like that. I don't know. I asked that earlier or yesterday or something.
But I like that they have Trinidad Chambliss.
Oh yeah, I like that.
And with the prevailing change in OC, he can simplify it. And now you got someone that he throw wide receivers open, and they utilize Keelan Lacey. Woo-wee. That's dangerous.
I'm just saying. Well, let's look at Ole Miss schedule. Let's look at it. Here we go. Since we're talking about it, let's pull them up. They open with Louisville in Nashville.
They OC is John David Baker. He came from East Carolina, but he was with Ole Miss before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
From 21
That's
to
what I was saying. Yeah. Don't flip on him because don't think he's
coordinator at Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Okay. They open with Louisville, then they go to Charlotte. They open with Louisville in Nashville, then they play Charlotte, then they play LSU, they go to Florida, then they have an open date, they go to Vanderbilt, they play Missouri, welcome home, Austin Simmons. Then they go to Texas, then they play Auburn, they play Georgia. And the funny part about it is they have both Auburn and Georgia in the Grove. They go to Oklahoma, then they play Wofford, and then they play Mississippi State. I'm going to start back at you, KB. Slip up.
Georgia. Saying Oklahoma.
Yeah, Oklahoma should beat them this year.
Georgia, Oklahoma. I'll say Texas could be Texas. They could be a slip up.
Mm-hmm.
I think that those are slip ups for each other. It could go either way.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That one could go either way. Texas. I'm gonna say the LSU game could go either way. Either way.
Either way. Okay. All right. Bishop.
Well, I see the same way with KB. I really, But I really feel that that Texas game is the sleeper.
All right. Okay. And what else you see, Bishop?
Man. Georgia.
Okay.
Us.
Okay. All right.
Bishop, didn't y'all beat them last year?
No, they beat us by 7.
Oh, okay.
In Oklahoma.
In Oklahoma. And we play again in Oklahoma, correct?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
How? Okay, I want to know, Bishop, how is that happening? That Ole Miss comes to Oklahoma 2 years in a row.
Don't ask me that. Ask Sankey.
You really don't give a damn either, do it, Bishop. Just bring them home.
Bring them home, baby.
Exactly what I was about to say.
So, baby, I would not be mad if we played the Iron Bowl in Tuscaloosa 2 years in a row. Braid their ass on. Come on.
Keep them going to that cemetery.
What you say?
Go ahead, Lady Latoya. What you say?
Mine is Mississippi State. I think they gonna get got by Mississippi State this year. It's gonna be different in this rivalry game this year. I told y'all Mississippi State didn't know how to close out games last year, so they lost out on some games. Some of them games they're gonna recoup this year, and I think this is gonna be one of them. And I think the LSU and the Georgia game both gonna be tossed up, and that Texas game that's gonna be must-see TV. Trinidad Chambers against Arch Manning. That's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be an awesome football game. Now that's the thing that I like about the 9-team SEC play, cause you're gonna see some every game. You don't want to miss a college football game this season, because every game is gonna be just like must-see TV. Not to mention the stories that go back with it. You know, the storylines in the game, but just like how many times we seen Texas and Tennessee play? Not many. Ole Miss and Texas, like this gonna be some good stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have this
Oklahoma
this
going in
season gonna be one for the book. That's what I'm saying. This gonna be one for the books. And Texas ain't never been to Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we're gonna have us some games this season. We're gonna have some games. We're gonna be glued to the TV. I'm serious.
Double A, we just saying, we know Greg Sankey don't make the schedule. We're just saying with this 9-gamer and everything, it changes the complexion of the schedules.
Yeah,
that's all we're saying. We know he don't make them.
We know he don't make them, but
his decision making changes the complexion of scheduling. Yeah. That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying. Go ahead.
And P, if I might, hey, look at September 26th. Look at that slate of the Southeastern Conference, and you tell me if that's true elimination week.
Yeah, KB, we went over that. Here's everybody who's playing: Tennessee, Texas, Georgia, Oklahoma, LSU, Texas A&M, Ole Miss, Florida, Missouri, Mississippi State, Vanderbilt, Auburn, South Carolina, Bama. That's the SEC.
That was a hell of a Saturday there.
Yeah, it is.
That's in 1 week, one Saturday.
Yeah, that's one Saturday. That's one Saturday. Man, I'm talking about this is gonna be a season for the book. 2026 is gonna be epic.
Man, that's
and I'm going on a limb. This is the year that the SEC wins their national title.
We got to take it back. You know what I hate saying? I hate saying the Big Ten won the last 3. So what I say is, in this decade, since 2020, the SEC done won 3 and the Big Ten done won 3, so we even. So this year break the tie. In this decade, we 3-3. So this season gonna break the tie. So little ACC Miami, don't try it this year. Y'all won't get that. Y'all won't get it. The Texas Tech and BYU, Big 12, go on. This between the big boys, the SEC and the Big Ten. Y'all got to sit at the cheering table.
And we'll see if Notre Dame's ready for their moment in the sun.
Oh well, God bless you.
Hell no.
Ole Miss, where you see the slip up at?
Well, Oklahoma, Georgia, but no Lane Kiffin because last year Ole Miss could have beat Georgia twice, and Lane Kiffin screwed that up at the end of the game. Had them down 2 touchdowns and let them come all the way back and won the game. So I'm gonna say Georgia, Georgia, Oklahoma, LSU. A toss up. I'm gonna go with Latoya. Maybe Mississippi State. Everybody's hyping them up a little bit because Mississippi State hung around with some teams that could have won. They hung in with, I think they hung in with LSU. They hung in with Arkansas. They hung in with
Tennessee and Texas.
Yeah, and Georgia too, did it? Did they play Georgia last
Just for
year?
a little while until Georgia
in the first half.
Yeah, they hung in with Georgia for a while. Yeah, that was a little scrappy bunch last year. I'm gonna say Mississippi State might be that's gonna be and then like I said, Mississippi State, Oklahoma, and Georgia, and toss up LSU, toss up Georgia. That's what I got.
Well, I'm getting ready to move to another school. I'm gonna bring up them Georgia Bulldogs.
Oh hell!
I'm ready to see KB.
Why the puppies, man? Why the puppies?
Hey man,
I hate Georgia.
Flip ups. Oklahoma, Alabama, Georgia Tech.
Ooh. Yes, sir.
Georgia Tech.
I agree.
Georgia Tech.
I love that. Yeah.
Wait. AKB. Why Georgia Tech?
Why not? Georgia Tech.
They took them overtime. What last year one?
Oh, they sure did. I sure forgot about that. Yes, they did.
Even changed that program for the better.
Okay, my bad. I take that back.
You remember?
They went toe to toe with Georgia. Yeah, they could have won that game last year too.
Hold on. Last year, Georgia beat Georgia Tech by 7 points, single digits. So guess what? That game could have went either way. And if you remember, 2024, I believe they went into 5 overtimes.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No, I heard. Yeah, I remember that. Yes, they did do that.
No, they went into 8 overtimes. They went into 8 overtimes.
Wait.
I was say that's why I said Selma. I was thinking Selma. I knew it was over 5.
And Georgia won by 2 points.
Okay.
That's why. And then
think about what Georgia Tech got over there.
Georgia Tech went into that transfer portal.
They got some dogs.
Georgia Tech got Justice Haynes.
Yeah, they got our running back.
They got
Bockway.
They got a couple of guys.
Bockway too.
Haynes from Michigan.
Noah
they got
Carter.
a couple of guys from Alabama too.
Yeah, Bockway.
Yeah, and they got a quarterback out of Indiana.
Noah Carter. They got
Noah Carter and Mendoza, little brother.
Indiana. They got what's the name, brother?
Yeah, Mendoza, little brother. Yep.
And don't look now. And that's who's projected starter, Alberto Mendoza.
So Georgia Tech, who else did I say? Georgia Tech, Alabama, and Oklahoma. Them the slip up games for me. And if I had to just pick a trap game, if I had to just pick a trap game, I'm gonna go with Ole Miss.
Trap game, Ole Miss.
Go with Ole Miss.
I'm saying Oklahoma. Going to Adder and beat them.
I'm saying they slip up against Oklahoma. Not a trap game for Oklahoma. I'm saying they slip up.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
At Maine C, he said if Georgia loses next year, it'll be Florida. Nobody else has anything for us.
Florida, and he say Florida do? Florida with a brand new head coach.
So that just tell you what kind of Georgia fan he is.
Nah,
Well, you don't have to
Oh
ask
appreciate
my
that.
you.
God.
He
Appreciate
don't know
you.
what he's talking about. He on
Appreciate
a
you.
Well, we
team
know
with a
what kind of
brand new
Georgia fan that is.
that ain't been worth nothing for 6-7 years, and now that same team got a brand new head coach, and you pick them out of all them. That's the only team that got something for you.
Maine, are you from Maine, or that's just you like
He
Charlie
don't pick
Maine?
the team that they 2-10 against. He picked the team that they beat all the time. Come on, man.
Man, I
You
don't
don't
know.
pick the team that done beat them for the past 2 years. Ole Miss. Well, that's Ole Miss and Alabama that beat them the past 2 years. But anyway, he don't pick neither one of them. Come on, man. Stop it. Come on, man.
No. Y'all didn't hear him. He already counting that game with Oklahoma as a win.
Okay.
Saying ain't so.
Georgia.
I tell you what, we'll be your Huckleberry.
Tony B say the Dogs
I'll be your
walk it dry against Georgia Tech. Yeah. That's why your ass been your ass been tighter than a rat's ass for the last 2 years. Tony B. When you playing Georgia Tech, you struggle.
All I'm gonna say is, what is it? 2-10. 2-10. Try to catch us if you can. That's all I'm gonna say. Try to catch us if you can.
Exactly.
Like I told somebody,
they got it. Win 18 more to even the series.
What's going on, Big Cat and Anitra? What's going on, y'all?
Brand new coaches beat Bama right. The brand new coaches beat Bama right. You talking about at where?
The brand new what brand new coach beat Bama?
Who?
The brand new coaches is at Florida. That's what we trying to understand. Why you think Florida gonna beat Georgia?
The brand new coaches beat Georgia. The brand new coach, Pete Golden.
Caden the boy beat Georgia twice.
This man had 3 hours of head
Brand
coaching
new coach.
experience and beat Kirby Smart.
3
hours.
Ooh, say that again, KB.
3 hours.
Yeah.
That's all he had. One game of coaching experience and beat Georgia. Kirby Smart, supposed to be the best coach in all of college football.
That's what they said now.
No, KB.
With 3 hours.
No, KB. King Kirby. No, they call him King Kirby.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, King Pete took that throne. That's how I seen it. He didn't only beat him, but he put him out the playoffs. Come on, man. In his second game as a head coach.
Wait a minute. And if you want to go on technicality, since you want to go on technicality like that, Bama made it further in the playoffs than y'all did. Y'all got put out in your first one. Bama won the first one, right, Bishop? Right. Bishop a witness to it. Who was that? What's the name of that team that beat Oklahoma? Just kind of reminding.
They have a tie. They got a roll in the tie.
Hey, Bishop gonna be an Alabama fan by the time season begins.
We're gonna be the converted.
I'm trying to tell you. We try to get him on here. We trying, KB.
Hey, KB.
We try to get him over here.
What you doing, man?
I heard you saying roll tide before.
Yeah. It sounded kind of good saying it there. It sounded like it was pretty convincing when he said roll tide. Sounded real convincing.
Nah.
You know what he gonna be saying once the season get here? Roll tide. That's what.
Yeah, that's right. Roll tide, roll. That's right. But here's Georgia's schedule: Tennessee State, Western Kentucky. They go to Arkansas. They come home and play Oklahoma and Vanderbilt. They come to Alabama. Gonna get beat again. Play Auburn. Which, by the way, Georgia, you know good and well Auburn beat you last year, but somebody was calling time out and all that good stuff. Florida. They play in Florida in Atlanta, which to me is a home game for Georgia. But I ain't complaining because they played in Jacksonville all that time, which was basically a home game for Florida. So to me, it all evens out. They go to Ole Miss. trap game. They play Missouri. They go to South Carolina. Nobody's talking about that game much. But at that time of the year, November 21, they're going to South Carolina. We'll see. And it depends on what South Carolina's doing. So all of this is just pure speculation, folks. We don't know. We're not saying, we're just saying this is what we believe. And then they played Georgia Tech. So, Twister, I'll start with you because KB already told us what he thought.
Hey, you know what? I might go down there to daggone to William Bryce Stadium and watch South Carolina beat them dogs. I might go watch them get whooped in person. Live.
That's just right down the street, right, bitch?
I mean, right down the street from me.
Yeah.
Sure
right
will.
down the street. What you got, Twister? What you think?
Man, Alabama gonna beat Georgia. And Georgia gonna lose to Bama. Oklahoma, if Bishop would have came up there, do Oklahoma gonna have that same defense from last year?
I'm not sure. We're gonna get off into X's and O's in a few days.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say L for they're gonna get beat by Oklahoma. The trap game, KB, I'm with you. Ole Miss. Cause I'm gonna say it again. Ole Miss could have beat Georgia twice. I'm still gonna stay on that. Lane Kiffin screwed the pooch on that one. So I'm gonna say Alabama, Oklahoma, Ole Miss, and Auburn. Cause they could have lost to Mr. Freeze last year. One for the timeout clap from Kirby. Yeah, Kirby, you call that timeout. You want your clapping. That was a touchdown from our honor, but y'all they want y'all precious puppies to lose to old Mr. Freeze. That's why it happened. That's why y'all was saying y'all beat Auburn. I'm gonna say Auburn might beat Georgia. So I got Alabama, Ole Miss, Oklahoma, Auburn.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
And I might squeeze South Carolina in there too. Make it 5.
Okay. All right. Lady Latoya.
Alabama, Oklahoma, Georgia Tech, and my slip-up game is Auburn.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I still believe Bama beats them. And I'm gonna say this. Georgia's hard to beat in Athens. They're hard to beat. They're hard to beat there.
Not for Alabama.
But except for Alabama.
Man, we own that darn stadium. Man, cut that out. Please cut that out.
No, serious business. Georgia's really hard to beat in Athens, with the exception of Alabama. But
they quit tonight.
Oklahoma just might get them this year. I'm going to ask the question, Bishop. What will Oklahoma's defense look like this year?
Salty. Not only that, we always play 33 to 44 deep. So the one thing we learned is that you can't shy away and just play your top 22. You got to be able to develop deep. So we actually got better on the defensive line. Imagine that.
Well, Tony B, Oklahoma. Okay.
Oh.
And I think that's why they got
Bishop. I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
The same defense I had last year.
Okay, you were in the matrix a little bit. Say it again.
I said, are y'all going to have that same defense y'all had last year?
It'd be even better.
Oh, yeah, because George finna get that ass whooped. Might drop.
I'm still saying Oklahoma gets them. Bama gets them. Georgia Tech. I'll say that. I'm just going to say that. I don't think there will be any trap games. Somebody will just up and just beat Georgia. There won't be any trap games. Have to remember something. And I know we don't believe, I know people, KB, don't like to talk about this too much, but y'all do remember now, and I've said this on KB's show, I've said it on mine many a times. Vegas has already said that the total win, the total win, the win total for any SEC team is going to be between 8 and 9. There'll be no double-digit team. Now, they said that same thing last year, and it didn't happen. But I'm telling you now, we're going to see, because I'm waiting in the next few weeks when the original top 25 comes out, and I want to see, KB, how many SEC teams actually make the first running of the top 25, and I want to see how many teams that Bama played, Georgia played. I want to see what Oklahoma plays. I want to see how many, and it's then and there you pretty much figure out who's going to win what. Now I know we just projecting and this, that, and the third, so I don't want everybody to get all deep on me now. We're just projecting, but they are saying that the SEC teams, because we beat, like what KB said, Bishop said it, Twister said it, Lady Latoya said it, we beat up on each other. Then we turn around and play a SEC championship game, and that's more beating up on each other. So by the time we make it off into playoffs, SEC teams are beat up.
And then guess what? You got SEC teams meeting in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. But I'm going to say this one thing. Yeah.
Alabama, Oklahoma, Ole Miss, Georgia, and only Texas A&M was the only team that did not face another SEC team.
Facts.
They were the only ones. It panned out like that. But
can I say one thing, P and KB and family? Check this out. Bama and them Sooners didn't have a running game on what was the last year's record.
Exactly.
I say no more.
Just saying now. People forget that part. Georgia fan, even though you over here with me hanging out for a minute, please be reminded, Bama came to Athens and beat you in your own home field basically without an offense.
Were they wearing their black jerseys?
No, they ain't gonna wear them black jerseys no more. They know better to do that.
Go ahead, KB.
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
I'm just saying now, please be reminded that y'all couldn't stop Caden Proctor.
Hey, Piano Man, repeat that again.
Piano Man.
Repeat that again, sir.
For the folks on the front, the middle, the back, and side to side, Georgia couldn't stop Caden Proctor. Remember that now. Alabama beat y'all on gimmick plays.
Come along and ride on this fantastic voyage.
Just saying. Now show me the lie. Now I know y'all gonna bring up that 28, that SEC championship game, and you won that game. We're not taking that from you, but please just be reminded that in the regular season, Alabama beat you once more and again. Then you get to your first round of the college football playoff, and Ole Miss beats you, which makes me look at it like, Georgia, we're even. We're even. So, yeah, y'all won the SEC championship game. However, we beat y'all too now. So don't act like that you just sitting back watching paint dry. because you're not. Bama beat you. You beat
I want to remind you, Piano Man. I know Alabama had some close games last year too, but Georgia could have easily lost 3 more games in the regular season. Remember they went in overtime against Tennessee. Tennessee gave that game to them. They won by 3 points in overtime.
And Auburn.
They could have easily lost to Florida, 24-20. Yeah. And they could have easily lost to Georgia Tech, 16-19. I mean, 16-9.
And guess what?
KB, you forgot about Auburn too.
Yeah, Auburn.
Well, yeah, Auburn had them in the first half, but then they got that call taken back, and then they just laid down to me. That took all the daggone life out of Auburn.
Yeah, the energy
when they didn't give them their touchdown. That took the life out of them. It was over about it. It was over then.
Coach gave up first, then the team laid down afterwards.
Yeah.
So saved by the referees. I'm Georgia puppies.
I'm just gonna say, Georgia, just remember, Caden Proctor couldn't stop him, could you? You couldn't stop gimmick plays. So y'all win the SEC championship. Cool, fine. We give you that. But just remember, you're in the last 12 tries, you're 2-10. That's all I got to say about that. So come back to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium and try it again. But just remember, whose side history's on, and it ain't yours.
Hey, Piano Man, when the last time that Georgia beat Alabama in Athens?
I believe that was shit. Was it Nick Saban? I think it was Nick Saban first or second year, I think.
In Athens?
Yeah, I believe.
No, that was like 2003.
I think it was further than that.
Good old Tony B. I'll say this. In the words of my hero, the late, great Fred G. Sanford, it's been a lot of years. It's been a lot of years.
Okay, the last time they beat Alabama in Athens, October 4th, 2003.
That was over 20 years?
That's a long time.
Dang, that's 20 years ago. Over 20 years, man.
Tell me y'all ain't beat us in Athens since Mike Schuler.
So wait a minute.
But they are rivalry though, right? But they are rival, right? They ain't a bit of a hot garbage.
Twister.
But they are rival though, right?
Twister. You want to hear something funny, Twister?
Hold on. Yeah, that was Mike Schuler's first year.
Dang.
But Twister, KB, Layla Toya, Bishop, y'all want to hear something funny? So that means Alabama has a stadium in the East, which is Athens, Sanford Stadium, and they own Death Valley in the West at LSU. Now, what that tell you?
Well,
that ought to tell something.
We own both of them. We own Georgia and LSU.
What rivalry are we talking about? Y'all win one game and think you own everybody, and when you go and you check the record, you ain't even close. So that means y'all win one game once every 20 years.
Piano Man, they beat us through the back door. They beat us from the front door on second tries. Second tries when they beat us. On a second chance. We beat them on the first time, and then when they squeak their asses right back in it, they play us again, and they get us.
How long was
Alabama?
1990 was what, 36 years ago now?
Yes. 90. 90. Yeah, 36 years.
They're going to beat us 6 times since 1990.
6?
6.
And then, on top of all that, Georgia had Alabama on our schedule for a while either since 2000, before 2012. We ain't seen them about 4 or 5 years.
So
see, Alabama, hey, Georgia didn't even have them on their schedule when they got their second championship. We were not even on their schedule.
Well, Georgia, I was looking for some brownies for you, but I ain't got none.
Man, they ain't getting shit through that, man.
They like cupcakes.
They ain't getting none of that either. They getting hot shit. That's all they getting.
They've been having cupcakes there. They've been having cupcakes since Curry been there, except for last year.
And remember, y'all remember when the SEC was broken in the East and the West? That's part of the reason Georgia was staying in it so much, because the balance of power was always in the West, and Alabama was whipping up on
Piano Man. It was the least in the West.
Exactly,
the least in the West.
Yeah,
and all Georgia was playing was Vanderbilt, Florida, Missouri, who else? Tennessee.
And the thing about it, since like what 2000, ain't nobody coming out the East unless it was Georgia or Florida, and Missouri came out of it 2 years. That's it.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Let me
nobody
else. Not to say something ugly right there, but I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna leave that alone. But
even South Carolina was in the SEC championship back in 2010 when they played against Auburn.
2010 in South Carolina.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cam Newton went stupid on them that year.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Just had to put that out there though. I hate it, but yeah.
And all I'm gonna say is Georgia. Okay, the good thing about it is Georgia this year you don't have Caden Proctor to worry about, but you will have some more factors to worry about.
Yeah,
and I think Alabama beats you again. What I believe, but just remember, listen, Georgia, if you see a big tackle line up out there in the slot somewhere, it will behoove you to get on it.
Yeah.
I believe he gonna probably do that crap too.
It will behoove you to get on
can't
it.
Go to,
Why gonna do it again? He gonna do it. He gonna do it.
If you see the big tackle lining up in the backfield, Georgia, it will behoove you to stack the box.
But guess what? It's going. You can trust and believe during that game. You're gonna see a trick play or two from Ryan Grove. You can believe that.
I'm telling you now. I'm just saying. Y'all let Caden Proctor get out there because y'all thought he was big and could catch the ball, and he got out there. Bam. Boom. Wow.
Georgia didn't want to tackle the dude, and Caden Proctor would run over his own people. He run over his own teammates
and cut to the left. He would have scored a touchdown. If he had scored a touchdown on that play twister, Sanford Stadium would have erupted, and y'all would have felt that. Y'all would have felt that tremor clear to Florida. I'm telling you.
Man, I was waiting for it. I was like, come on, big dude, make it, dog. Come on, man. I was screaming at the other guys. I mean, y'all get out the way. I'm talking about the guys who trying to block forward. I'm like, y'all get out the way. Y'all too small for heel.
Oh man. All I know is y'all, it's going to be an interesting season. KB is going to be interesting. KB, you got time to go over one more schedule?
Yeah, but I want to say one more thing. Nebraska, they done joined Georgia in not scheduling Texas Tech in any sport.
What? That just came down.
Georgia AD came out and said they not scheduling Texas Tech in any sport. But if they got a game or they already on the schedule in anything, they'll go ahead and play that game. But for the future, they not going to schedule in any sport, and Nebraska done join them also.
Oh, buddy.
So, and it's a lot of talks, KB. I know you've been hearing it, and I'll be trying to keep up with it, man. This thing has whirlwind into something else. But a lot of schools and ADs they're on the phone. They're talking to each other, and they're saying, "Hey, we want to have nothing to do with Texas Tech."
Yeah. So that's where it went.
Man, it is gone. So let's look at one more. Later, Latoya, do the honors. Pick out a team.
Missouri.
Missouri?
Mizzou.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Mizzou opens with Arkansas Pine Bluff. They go to Kansas. They play Troy. They go to Mississippi State. They play Florida afterwards. They play Texas A&M. They go to Ole Miss. They have an open date. Then they go to Arkansas. They play Texas. They go to Georgia. They play Kentucky. And then they end with Oklahoma. Lady Latoya.
It's gonna be a rough season for them. Because the only
But
ones
I'm
I
going to
see
say
them
this.
winning. Okay.
Let me ask this question. Because I'm going to take an opposite approach with them.
Right.
Show me where they could pull the possible upset.
Interesting. And I'm going to say Texas A&M.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to go to Twister. Just hold that right there. Twister, where's the possible upset?
Oh, buddy, I don't know, Piano Man. Repeat that schedule again.
Arkansas Pine Bluff at Kansas, Troy at Mississippi State, Florida, Texas A&M. They go to Ole Miss. They have an open date. They go to Arkansas. They play Texas. They go to Georgia. They play Kentucky, and they end with Oklahoma. Where could they pull the possible upset?
I'm going to say Arkansas.
Okay. All right. KB, where could they pull the possible upset?
I'm gonna say Texas A&M.
All right. Bishop, where could they pull the possible upset?
Texas.
Okay. I'm going to go with someone else. I'm going to say Georgia. Now, let me tell you why I say that.
Interesting.
Because,
Okay, Ric Flair. Woo.
yeah, oh, yeah. Because we how that Ric Flair be saying. But check this out. Remember here a few years ago, who was the only team besides Alabama who would come the closest to beating Georgia? It was Missouri.
In Missouri, right?
One time they had them in Athens.
Sure I ain't see that one.
They sure did.
I saw when they played them in Missouri, and they could have won that game.
They could have been.
The referees bailed Georgia out.
And then in the second game, when they had them in Athens, the second time they played them in Athens the year later, Georgia ran away with them, depth problems and this, that, and the third. But Missouri was playing them tough. That's when Missouri started standing on business. When Drinker got to talking about standing on business. Y'all remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Missouri, if you go and you look at them, they hit that transfer portal pretty hard themselves. I believe Austin Simmons is their quarterback. He's no slouch. I think Missouri could be that game. I mean, Georgia could be that game. Missouri could beat them. Me personally, I'm just going to go on out and say it. I don't think Georgia's going to be that good. I think they're going to be okay, but they will not be dominant like they were, because everybody's talking about the dominance. They have not been dominant since you won your last natty. You haven't been dominant, and you know you haven't. You won games, and you won the SEC championship twice in a row, or how many ever times it was, you won it, and I give you that. But that dominant factor was not there. Y'all wasn't just beating people up. And even when you were in your dominant state, you know, and I know, you still couldn't handle Bama. But we beat you in the natty. You sure did. But
on second chances.
You know why. You know why you beat us too, right? Right. I ain't got to spell it out for you. You know.
Let's start with an I.
You know why. You know exactly why you beat us. But you came back and your main man, David Pollock, said, Georgia's going to rule the roost. And Nick Saban looked at you and said, are you serious? And what happened after that?
Nick Saban took his damn job.
He got that ass spanked.
Nick Saban took his job.
Took his job.
Nick, first of all, the very next year, Nick Saban beat him in the SEC championship, and put a halt to all that daggone three-peat talk. Then he took David Pollock's job.
You about to lose your job.
Exactly.
I'm like Archie Bunker. That's a kick in the head, man. That's a kick in the head.
But I'm gonna tell you what the SEC need to do, NCAA or whoever can make this happen. They need to make a rule that coaches cannot be on the field unless it's a timeout.
Seriously.
They need to make that because of Kirby Smart, because he's always on the field crying, complaining, hooping, and hollering.
Oh, he do that a lot.
So they need to make a rule to keep coaches
time
off
out.
the field.
I'm clapping.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's their king though. But that's your king? He's your king? Is this your king? Y'all got a crybaby to me.
Well, all I know is this right here. I got something to show everybody. All I know is this right here, that when it's all said and done, you can talk, you can whine, and you can cry. KB, Bishop, Twister, Lady Latoya, and all the folks in the chat, I'm going to stand on this right here. Wait a minute, here it is. Yeah.
The black hoodie of death.
I'm going to stand on that right
there. The black hoodie of death.
Jalen the boy.
See, get used to that. Get used to that. All you Bama doubters out there, all you folks that's just putting us down, all you folks that's calling us soft, you calling us this, you calling us that, you just beware. When you see that right there, you already know what's about to happen. You already know what's about to happen. We coming for you. We coming for you. We coming for you. We ain't playing with y'all. I'm not going to sit here and promise you we're going to win a natty. I'm not going to sit here and promise you we're going to win the SEC championship. I'm not going to sit here and promise you nothing. But I will sit here and promise you this, that on September the 5th, East Carolina, you first. You first. That's all I got to say about that. You are first. We taking it one game at a time. I ain't looking ahead to nobody right now. From here on out, I'm focusing on Bishop and KB and Twister and Lady Latoya to the chat. I'm focusing on East Carolina. That's all in my sight. Them guys that wear purple and whatever it is they wear, I'm focusing on them. They got to come to Tuscaloosa. They got to come to T-Town. They got to come to Saban Field. That's what they got to do. I just think we're going to be ready, KB. I think we're going to be ready.
We're definitely going to be ready.
I think we're going to be ready.
We're going to be ready.
All this soft talking, all this hoop line, all this rigmarole. King Kirby. King Kirby is 1 and 2. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
He 1-2 against Coach Kalen the boy.
He's 1-2. 1-2.
And he got them two losses in a row.
Yeah. 1-2. Just be reminded now.
Yeah, that Pat Terrell coach beat him twice.
Beat you twice. Okay, so that's all we're saying. That's all we're saying. I understand, and I would feel bad too that in that second year you lost to Caden Proctor.
Man, I would be so grateful if the Lord can grant me this one wish, just one. And that's for my Alabama Crimson Tide to meet up with those Miami Hurricanes in the playoffs.
Ooh,
that's what I want.
Yeah, so we can shut their asses up.
I ain't gonna even say win or lose. I mean, I'm gonna say win or lose. That's what I want. Somebody gonna be talking. Somebody gonna be talking.
No, we can't keep Georgia's name out of our mouth because we love beating y'all so much.
Well, all I know, we might have Georgia in our mouth, but everybody got Alabama name in their mouth.
Thank you.
Everybody.
You know what? They need to redo that song, KB. That song said Georgia on my mind. Yeah. The Georgia fans always hollering about Alabama. The reason I talk about you so much is because I'm still trying to figure out what rivalry y'all talking about. The reason I talk about y'all so much is because I'm still trying to figure out how you fix your mouth to say y'all own Bama.
We ready to
the record says something different.
We ready now.
You know, look, they beat us for SEC championship, but we done beat them for 4 of them. 4 of them. Just so y'all know.
I know. That's because that Brandon Turner don't get off the 5:30.
As of last
but let me say this to you guys. We beat them in their state.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, he don't get off the machine at 5:30. I can't start at 6 o'clock.
As of last year, Alabama is 14-6 in Sanford Stadium, Athens, Georgia. 14-6. Seems like we own y'all and your home. And we don't even come through the back door. We come through the front. Just saying.
And Larry wants to, and Larry, man, Nebraska, hey, man, I wish y'all the best this year, man. I hope y'all come on through this year. But he wants to know.
Hold on. 803 Tonyo. 803 Tonyo is say Alabama is not that good. Y'all need to stop y'all head beat in by Indiana. Well, first of all, I like to say Indiana beat everybody they played, not just Alabama. I like to say that. And second of all, 803 Tonyo, you a South Carolina fan.
Uh-oh.
You are a South Carolina fan.
Look like another love TKO.
0 SEC championships, 0 national championships, 0. I mean, absolutely 0. Well, you got one SEC East championship. That's it. Bottom of the barrel. Less than mediocre. Yo, South Carolina Gamecocks. Just want to put that out there. And I can guarantee you this just might be your coach last year. So it is what it is. Mr. 803.
Miami has Mensah, Barcade, Tony, and Fletcher. I call that loaded. And I can still call it that can still get beat. A team that can't beat Louisville and a team that can't beat SMU, a team that's been in the ACC for the last 25 years and hadn't won it yet. I don't care how loaded they are. That's the problem. They loaded.
That's the thing about Miami fans. They think they the only one loaded.
Yeah, they loaded all right.
Then you have Marcus Fletcher last year. Then you have Tony last year.
You had Ruben Bain. You had all of that and still couldn't beat SMU.
Everybody.
And still couldn't beat Louisville. You've had Ruben Bain and all them for 2. They've had Ruben Bain. They had him for 2 years in a row and Louisville beat them 2 years in a row. SMU beat them last year. I'm glad you brought that up, Larry.
SMU.
Watch this, KB. Watch this. Miami fans always chapping about how Alabama got in the playoffs, blah, 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 blah. I went and looked. And this it makes you go do your homework, KB. I went and looked up something. First of all, last year, I'm just gonna deal with last year. Miami was just one game better than Alabama in the loss section. Miami lost 3. Bama lost 4. We were 11-4. They were what? 12-3?
Yeah.
13-3.
No, 13-3. But I just want you to know.
Come,
Larry Trey Wicked. Yo, Miami Hurricane. Y'all like to talk about we was 40 yards away from winning the national championship. Well, guess what? You was 3 points away and not even making the playoffs. Because you only beat Notre Dame by 3 points. Then you go lose to SMU and you lose to Louisville. So you was 3 points away from not even getting into the playoffs.
Because if Virginia had to beat Duke, Virginia was going. And we would have been having a different conversation.
You know what? Duke wouldn't have had to beat Virginia. They still would have been out. Because they had 3 losses within the regular season. And to unranked teams, 2 of them.
But so they want to talk about politics. They're going to talk about we politicked our way to the playoffs. We was the #1 seed in the SEC. How in the world we got politicked in? Miami ain't supposed to be there last year. They got squeaked in. They politicked their way in. Not us.
Squeaked in. You're right, Twister. They squeaked in. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Squeaky wheel gets the grease.
That's the thing. When Alabama squeaked in, we won it all.
Damn right.
I remember that, 2017. But when Miami squeaked in, they got nothing.
Yeah.
But upset.
But no, they want to beat their
crying eyes.
KB, they're going to beat their chest, and they lost the Natty. Not they just lost the Natty. They lost it in Miami.
At home?
And they still brag. Yes. They had their home field advantage and everything. Had all their alumni out there. Everybody thinking they're going to win it. Indiana took that girl and took it back to Indiana.
Man, that's just like somebody coming in your house having their way with your wife. That's what Indiana did to Miami.
Yeah, in Miami. But they want to keep talking.
Yeah,
they want to keep talking shit, but you got beat in your own state, your city, your town, whatever you call it. You let a team up north beat y'all. That is embarrassing.
Twister, wait a minute. You know it's bad. It's bad. You can't even get in your own gate. They wouldn't even let them in the gate. They had to do the tailgate on the outside of the stadium. Wouldn't let them in the stadium because it was all mostly Indiana folks up in there. Ask Bama, where did he watch the game at? Where did he have to watch the game at? He could come back and watch it at the bar. I would have got drunk.
Oh, we got E. Brown in here.
Yeah,
they beat us by 30. They beat us in our own house.
Oh, Lord.
They shouldn't have beat y'all. Y'all was at home. E. Brown.
Indiana beat Alabama by 30. And E. Brown and Indiana beat y'all by how much? All it takes is 1 point, right?
That's all.
Right.
In your own house.
That's
at
all.
your crib.
Mm-hmm.
E. Brown, I don't give a hoot if you kin the Doo-Doo Brown and Mr. Brown. Y'all got beat.
Why y'all talking shit? Y'all ain't got nothing to show for it. No conference championship.
Wait, hey, Twister. You've been in the ACC conference for over 20-something years and have never won it in football, and you talking crap to somebody who's done won it 30 times. Really?
And won it championship 18 times.
And get what, Piano Man? Before it was the SEC, it was the Southern Conference. Alabama won that 3 times.
Yeah. So we won 2 conferences then.
So really, we got 33 conference championships. So, but anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Oh,
And
that's what I do have more football. I thought you had more football knowledge. You thought right. You thought right. You just don't want to adhere to the truth. But you know what, though? But that's called denial. That's called denial. Now, I want you to tell me if a loss is a loss, by 30 or by 1, isn't it still a loss?
It's a loss to me.
It's a loss, E. Brown. Whether you lost to whether you lost to Indiana, what's the difference in you losing to Indiana and Alabama losing to Indiana? Are you just looking at margin? We're looking at the fact that we both lost. That's what we both have in common. We both lost to Indiana. But what we don't have in common is that Alabama knows how to win the SEC championship when we do go, and y'all don't. Y'all don't even get there.
I just want to clear E. Brown that July the 1st is their 22nd anniversary of being in the ACC.
And ain't won it yet.
Won it? They ain't even been to the ACC championship game. What you mean won it?
KB, can I ask you a question, bro?
What's up, man?
Why you went easy on Coach Hayes? Because he was speaking a whole lot of garbage.
Hey, Coach Hayes is good dude, man. I don't like going on other people's shows just talking straight up trash, I think I do that enough on my show. I thought the reason why I came on with Piano Man today, you know what I'm saying? Somebody was supposed to show up, but they are no show.
Scared.
But check this Piano Man. But he go around yelling, KB scared to debate me. KB running. You see what I'm saying?
Hell no. Wow.
I'm just saying, but he'll no show. So, but that's why I came on and thought I was gonna give him some knowledge.
I was going to have a surprise debate. That's what this was going to be all about. I wanted to have a surprise debate because I get tired of hearing the nonsense.
Well, I'm just gonna tell you, I had copious notes. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna take him to school, but don't worry. I'm gonna just give all the Miami fans the knowledge that I got. I'm gonna give it to them tomorrow night on my show. Piano Man like to say, why y'all ain't played a HBCU? Why y'all ain't, not Piano Man, but Bama hater like to say, why y'all ain't played a HBCU? Alabama. Why Alabama ain't never had a black head coach? And I'm going to give him the reason. But he like to say, KB said, because Randy Shannon, their previous head coach, the only black head coach Miami had, just because he had a losing record and couldn't be successful, that's why he don't want Alabama to have a black head coach. But he ain't telling the whole truth. He ain't telling the fact that I said, I don't give a damn if they black, white, green, blue, or purple. As long as they can do the job and they can do it successfully, I don't give a damn what color they is. He didn't tell that part. But guess what? I did a little research like I always do. I don't come on here just yapping my damn mouth and don't know what the hell I'm talking about like Bama hater. So I'm going to enlighten him. He probably won't listen because he had like a hard-headed little ass kid and keep repeating the same shit over and over and over and over. So I'm going to enlighten him on tomorrow. That's all I'm going to do.
Bama ain't here. No motivated. He's not here. For some odd reason,
Piano Man
show up.
Piano
Man always shows up.
Piano talking Man, the same old garbage every time he on that damn chair. They can't spell what the hell of beans.
Piano Man. Well, don't worry. I'll give you a call.
We're not glorifying the law. We're celebrating the dominance of our team. What dominance? What dominance of your team you celebrate?
What dominance, man?
You talking about, E. Brown? E. Brown, you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this, big dog.
Hold on. He say dominance.
What
I
dominance?
remember a time when Alabama was undefeated and got in the national championship game and lost. And that was our only loss. And they was talking reckless about Alabama. But now you go to the national championship game and have 3 losses. All of a sudden you dominant. Where they do that at?
In Miami.
Piano man, KB. It's just like we grown folks talking to preschoolers.
I've seen preschoolers. Don't do that to the preschooler, because the preschoolers will take you down through there if you ain't careful. Now,
Yeah,
they'll take you down through there. I want to know, when did not winning your conference, losing to Louisville twice losing to SMU, and you're dominant?
Whoa.
Please enlighten me on that, piano man. What they mean by dominance?
And Duke wins your ACC conference and you're dominant.
Ooh, you about to lose your job.
Man, the words of Cam Newton.
the basketball school, Duke. The mayonnaise, Duke, wins the conference, but you're dominant. But
wow,
you lose the
championships,
but you're not glorifying the loss, but celebrating dominance. I think you're leaving out a word, E. Brown, and the word is called pseudo. Your pseudo dominance. In other words, fake news.
Ooh.
Your dominance is fake.
Think I better let it go.
Your
Look like another love TKO.
Your dominance is fake. Oh, and by the way, E. Brown, anybody will tell you, I was pulling for y'all in that natty. KB will tell you, I was pulling for Miami to win that game. I ain't like y'all. I didn't like Indiana. I just disliked Indiana more.
I did too.
Pulling for y'all. But your dominance is fake. So now you get the chance. And so for me, who will definitely beat Miami this year? Notre Dame. Duke might beat y'all, far as I know.
Piano man. You talking to E. Brown. E. Brown, I'm finna give you what the Miami fan base is right now, okay? Hopefully this will show up on my screen. Hopefully. Let's see. I don't know if it'll show up. There we go. You see that? That's y'all. Yeah. That's y'all.
You talking about the old seagull, right?
Yeah.
The seagull?
You see that on my screen?
That old seagull.
I pulled it up, KB.
Can you see it, Piano Man?
I pulled it up. I got it up there.
Good. Hey, it's a video. It's a video.
Let me see something for a minute. Let me see.
If you can play the video.
I can't do it on the video.
Let me see if I can get it.
No, I can't do it on the video. Let me see.
But oh well, he got one. He got it. He got it.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
Oh my goodness. My goodness.
That's old Donald Duck out there. But you want to talk about Alabama?
I got the new
Looney Tunes.
I got the new definition of dominance. Okay.
Well,
I'm
gonna put KB. You know what? I'm gonna sing you something else so you can put it on your channel. it's gonna be compliments of piano, man, and that's gonna be for E. Brown and for all them delusional Miami fans. And this will be my thoughts of them. I won't send it to you, and just cause sometime I get like tomorrow night, I know I'm not gonna be able to be on there because I got something else to do and everything. But just tell them my regards.
Okay, no problem.
My regards.
No problem. Yeah. This man say they mascot is a damn woodpecker.
Woody the woodpecker, huh?
Motivated, you didn't know. E. Brown, I hope y'all have a good season. If not, D dude gonna roast y'all so bad. You got it. Lose one game, E. Brown, lose one game, and I promise you, your life will never be the same. Fool around and lose to Duke.
Oh boy, the defending SEC championship.
Oh boy,
mayonnaise.
we on you tonight. Oh,
the defending ACC champions, Duke Blue Devils.
Mayonnaise, folks.
But you want to talk about Alabama? Try to win at least about one championship.
Y'all lost to a jar of mayonnaise.
You're stupid, man.
hey, but it's dominance.
But you dominant.
Oh my goodness, so y'all lost to a jar of mayonnaise.
The dominant team got beat by a jar of mayonnaise, got beat by a jar of eggs.
You know what?
Oh man,
the Danger Randy. Who is his team?
I don't know.
Danger Randy, who is your team? I done seen you up in this chat talking reckless, but you never say who your team is. But hey, I mean,
E. Brown, when the season starts in 60 days, let's see who's laughing last when the season starts.
This man say, now he's an Indiana fan. Well, you say you've been here before. No, hell, you ain't. Because you ain't, this your first time ever going to a national championship in football. You ain't never been there before. Congratulations on your one win. Congratulations on your success. But guess what? You got 17 more to go before you can even break even with my Alabama Crimson Tide. That's all I know.
Man, you know they ain't gonna reach.
You got a long way to go.
They ain't gonna reach that, bro.
Yeah. We did lose to E. Brown. I mean, we did lose to Florida State E. Brown. And then what? You lost to SMU and Louisville.
And Indiana. Don't leave that one out.
I can't leave Indiana. I got that Florida State crowd, man. Like, we done beat them so many times. That ain't funny either.
They act like they ain't never lost to Florida State.
Florida State beat the fuck out of Miami before?
Oh, man. I remember them days when Florida State owned y'all. I remember them days, bro.
They had a good squad back in the day, too.
Florida State beat them 3 times in a row. And then they beat them the last 2 years, I believe. So don't act like y'all own Florida State. Come on, man.
At least Florida State won their conference championships too, and they got them Manetti.
Florida State and got several conference championships and natties. Several in the ACC. How many Miami got within the ACC?
Danger Randy has been in the chat before. I've seen him.
I'm just saying, for us national championships, Indiana ain't never been there before. But I know he's been in the chat. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Miami ain't won nothing since they got rid of the big least, or when they left the big least. They ain't won nothing.
Not a thing, man. Not a thing. Man, this has been fun.
They ain't won nothing.
Not a thing, man. I'm just saying, man. They ain't done a thing. But man, I got to get ready to get out of here. Listen, there will be no show tomorrow for those in the long run. There'll be no show. Piano Man got to go handle up on some stuff. Got just some things to do, but I will be back on Thursday. For those of you that might be interested, we do have a Discord. We be making it happen over there in the Discord, man. The Discord,
it will be open tomorrow.
It's going to be jumping. Matter of fact, it's probably jumping now because the Discord never, ever closes. KB. It never closes.
Yeah.
Put up Chris Brown comment.
Let me see.
Ooh, he rubbing his hand.
Chris Brown, I just want you to know. And let me ask you a question first.
Oh.
What month of the year is it? What month of the year is it? I'm just asking.
Oh God, no, he ain't
This
gonna
man
do
talking
that.
about we got a 35th ranked recruiting class. I know that. Alabama is in this position at this time of the year, every year, even when Nick Saban was there.
Mhm.
Come December,
Where do we
then
be?
come talk to me. Don't talk to me about recruiting until December. Come
Hey,
on, man.
KB, you
Yeah.
said December. Shoot.
Really,
Try
really September, October time frame.
Then come see us.
I'm just pushing it back to early signing day. Don't talk to me about no recruiting in June. It done been times in June, Alabama was in the 40s and 50s in recruiting. And guess what? In the end, top 5 every time, if not top 3.
Sometimes
Tell me
number one.
what Alabama was at in June of last year in recruiting.
Right, back the same place we are now.
Tell me. Come on, man. Don't you better stop tripping with Alabama in recruiting. I'm just letting you know. And you can talk about all the 3 stars that Alabama done picked up. Well, guess what? Alabama turned 3 stars in the first round draft picks. I just want you to know.
And one of them are Josh
I just
Jacobs.
want you to know that.
Josh Jacob out of Tulsa, McLean.
Mac Jones. Mac Jones was a 3-star. What'd he do? Throw for 4,500 yards and 40 touchdowns in a short season.
You ranked third. You talking about recruiting, right? E. Brown, or are you talking about third in transfer portal? Because that's where all your folks coming from.
Yep.
Quarterback.
803 Antonio.
Nah, said third straight quarterback without development.
Yeah.
But he talking shit.
Exactly. 803 Antonio. You say Alabama be 8-4, 9-3. Tell me what South Carolina gonna be. That's your team.
Oh God! Now we got a chicken talking smack too.
Yeah,
God.
Yeah, man.
We got some chickens talking too. First a duck, not a chicken. Now who's next? We already had a puppy.
Josh Johnson. Yep, it's all about retention.
Oh shit, man!
About retention.
I'm trying to tell these so-called college football fans, the transfer portal is not the way to sustain a program. Nope. You can do it for 2, 3, 4 years.
Not at all.
If you want, well, I'm gonna say 2, maybe a year or 2, but for 6, 7, 8, 9 years, you ain't gonna constantly be successful you definitely ain't gonna consistently win national championships through the transfer portal or get in a national championship game consistently through the transfer portal. You can do it a year, maybe 2 years, but 5, 6, 7 years consistently, it ain't gonna happen through the transfer portal.
Yeah.
These teams and these coaches then got what they don't want to develop, especially at the quarterback position. They don't want to develop the quarterback. They want to go get a quarterback and that somebody already developed for their system and think they're gonna work in their system. And when they want to go get a quarterback 3, 4, 5 years in a damn row and think that quarterback gonna lead them to it. Come on, shut up.
Hey KB, they sloppy seconds.
Yeah, that's what they doing. That's what they doing. Miami should know better. What did Cam Ward get you? No championship. What did Carson Beck get you? No championship.
Hey, time out, KB. You remember when they had Cam Ward, right? Guess who beat them? Syracuse.
Oh. Ooh.
Man, I'm just saying.
Goodness gracious alive.
The one position you should be able to develop is the quarterback position. That's the one position.
Them. You can't just slide them in like we doing the Texas 2-step. Can't do that. but then that also don't guarantee you either. But anyway, Danger Rain, we'll say them get ready, get out of here. It's about being smart about that NIL money now, and I give you that. I give you that.
True.
That's true. That's
NIL and retention.
Piano Man, like you was talking about, me and you, NIL.
Yeah.
Teams out here paying all of this money, like Miami, paying all this damn money for what? They get these players for 1 year, and then they gone. Then they doing it all over again, and they ain't getting nothing out of it. Pay for play. Pay for play is not NIL.
Exactly.
NIL is daggone making money off jersey sales or getting a deal with Nike or something. Name, image, and likeness. That's NIL. But you got these, like I said, boosters and so-called agents coming. Hey, we're going to give you $12 million over 4 years. That's not NIL. That's the thing what Nick Saban been talking about.
And listen, he was talking about that for everybody, not just black players.
No,
he was talking about that for everybody in every sport, not just football, college sports in general.
I just want y'all to know Nick Saban did coach white players.
Coach
those who like to say Nick Saban made millions off the backs of black players. He had white players too. He had white staff members too.
Come on, man.
And guess what? You might can say Nick Saban made all them millions off the backs of black players. Well, did all them black players that he sent to the NFL get to the NFL off his back? Just asking. Did it pay off for him? Just like it paid off for Nick Saban. Now all those black players that he made millions off of, they making millions off of what he did for them.
Amen to that.
Him and his daggone staff developed them guys to get to the NFL, and that's how they was making the millions. Now I'm just
one more question: is Alabama dominating the NFL?
Who that?
Is Alabama dominating the NFL too?
Yeah, they dominating the NFL too. Now, if y'all want to get into the black coaches and why Alabama ain't never played a HBCU, I can get into that too. But anyway, I'd say that for tomorrow on my show.
I suggest that you tune in.
You know what? I might even do an early show tomorrow.
I'll be there.
Not too early.
I definitely will be there.
I'm talking about 4, 5 o'clock. Shit.
Dude, we'll go about it. We're going to the battlefield.
I do have to be somewhere. I got a busy day all day tomorrow, but KB, man, do the doggone thing, man, because I'm sick and tired of listening to it, and I think it's a lot of it's a lot of it is rubbish. It's a lot of foolishness. It's a distraction and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going back to something that Stephen Hicks says all the time. Let's just play football.
That's it. I don't know why they like to talk all this black and white stuff.
I don't even be wanting to hear it.
Man, we don't want to hear that racist garbage, man. We don't. I want to hear that.
I can tell you, throughout history of college football, there's been, I'll say, several black head coaches. I bet can't nobody tell me how many was successful. It's less than you think.
And don't come in with all this conspiracy theory stuff. You don't know what all went down.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold up.
All we can do is go by the numbers right now.
Go ahead.
We don't know what went down.
You don't know what went down.
No. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put some boom in it. Do you remember the NFL became the NFL when they started going to the HBCU for their players? Do not get it twisted. I'll say the NFL.
The SEC became the SEC when they started going to HBCUs, getting those players.
Now
I don't know about the NFL. I can't speak on the NFL.
I can, because I'll let you guys know. The AFL was the way they went to
There you
the
go.
HBCU.
I know they wasn't AFL, but the thing is, I'm only speaking for Power 4 conferences.
Oh, got you.
I'm only speaking for Power 4 conference, not Group of 5, not FCS or HB. I'm only speaking for the Power 4 conference, the major college football teams,
Right.
SEC, ACC, Big 10, and Big 12.
I hear you, KB, but they don't hit on as if they don't remember, as like they don't know that their history of how everything was started. So we do need to understand that we got some ways to go, but don't mess with that low hanging fruit. This is not it.
But I know the SEC wasn't dominant, or they was getting beat up on when they was going up north to play those teams, or those teams coming down. Well, the teams wasn't coming down south.
Facts.
So we just saying, and the other part, last part I want to say, and don't forget, people. I've read in other chats, Nick Saban made all those millions. Nick Saban was an employee of the state of Alabama. He won, but got raises. Got raises.
Nick Saban made all them millions. Urban Meyer made all them millions. Ryan Day making all them millions. Ain't nobody complaining about them.
Urban Meyer made millions.
Huh?
Urban Meyer made millions.
Yeah. What's his name? What was that? Philip Farmer, millions.
Oh gosh. And was one of the crookedest folks in town.
Yeah. So, but they only concerned about Alabama.
KB, man. We they nightmare. They just want Alabama to die because they nightmares are still running for that dominance we gave them. No 17 years of dominance. They cannot sleep. Now they want to talk, and the rules have changed. The money came involved. They think we were just going to just lay there and get buried and die. Like I said, when we win a championship, Natty, they're going to change the rules again. Watch what I tell you. Wait till Alabama win another Natty. Watch this. That's all I'm going to say.
Yep.
I hear you. Well, y'all, we're going to get ready to get out of here. KB, hey, man, tell everybody where they can find you, just in case somebody's not subscribed to the Kangaroo Click.
Facts.
Go ahead.
Well, you can find me right here on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And you can also find me on Twitter at Kangaroo Black 1 and Instagram, Kangaroo Black 73. And you can always find me supporting my Alabama Crimson Tide. You can believe that. And by the way, the greatest college football coach of all time, as far as Power 4 football or Power 5, is my former head coach, the great Nick Saban. And for the HBCU, Gremlin, former Gremlin head coach, Eddie Roberts.
True that. True that.
I'm just saying. But if you want to just say greatest college football coach of all time at any level, it would be Eddie Robinson. Just saying that.
Exactly.
So, hey.
And Nick Saban has said that himself.
Uh-oh.
So, okay, go ahead.
I'm just saying. So,
learn your history.
We don't know. According to Bama hate them. We from down south. We should know stuff like that. Even though it happened down south.
We supposed to be slow. We slow and dumb. We don't know nothing. That's what they think we are. Okay.
No one has ever done what Signetti did. That's a damn lie. That's a lie.
Lord have mercy.
Hey.
Coker
stupid every time they write something on the chat.
As a
Big salute, bro.
At Miami.
Big salute. That's all I got to say. Big salute.
That's a lie that ain't nobody never did what you talking about 16. Well, they didn't play 16 games back then, clown. What are you talking about?
Saban is gone. Y'all reliving the past. 803 Tony O.
That's
you
the
can't
chicken.
even deal with the present. At least we
that's
got
Mr. Chicken over there.
803 Tonyo can't even talk about his own team.
I mean, oh, wait a minute. Did you say South Carolina?
Yeah, he's South
Yeah,
Carolina.
that's Mr. Chicken.
Oh,
Yeah,
Twister,
that's Mr. Chicken.
Twister. What you waiting on, Twister? What happened in South Carolina last year? Let's relive the past. Since you're talking about saving and reliving the past, what happened in Columbia last year?
Oh, they thought they were gonna dash that field till we got there and broke their hearts. And a pick six
they
on them.
Still standing at the gate.
Hey,
Wait for run
I just want this man.
Thinking they're gonna go on there and dash that field. Couldn't do it.
I just want this man to know Coach Kalen DeBoer and went undefeated 3 times. I don't want to know that. I know it ain't Power 4 football, but the man has been undefeated 3 times with 3 national championships. I mean, come on now.
Y'all,
Nick Saban ain't even done that.
You know what? 803.
It don't matter. The win is a win. What you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
We barely won. Golly, you sound so much like somebody else I know.
What is this guy
I ain't
talking
gonna call
about?
them folk from Miami name. Let me tell you something.
Mr. Chicken, come on now.
E. Brown, you ain't
always
mentioned
been
Eddie Robinson on my channel. I know that for a fact.
803 Tonio, listen to me. Listen to me now. If you have 2 apples and I take one, you have 1 apple left, right? You still don't have the apple, right? Well, if I take that 1 apple that you have left and I slice it into little bitty pieces, you still have an apple, but you just have a little bit, right? Well, don't you still have an apple, even though it's not much? That's the way you got to look at that Alabama win. Since you're saying we barely won, all it takes is us being 1 point better than you. Oh, now that's a real kick in the head, 803 Tonio. That's the part that gets you.
Man, you confused the hell out of him.
I know. But I just want to understand that's simple math and that's simple logic. You lost.
I'm just a bill.
Or 100. Go back to Schoolhouse Rocky and learn. Schoolhouse Rocky, a chop off the block. Schoolhouse Rock. Go learn about interjection. And I'm just a bill and the declarations and math and stuff like that. All it took was for Alabama to be 1 point better than South Carolina. And then you turn around and you say, wait a minute, Sellers fumble. Well, why couldn't you just say that in the first place? He fumbled and Alabama capitalized. Alabama wins the game. Quit coming here with all them darn excuses. Excuses. That's what they are. Excuses.
Excuses. Just take that ass whooping and go home, bro. That's all you got to do.
Well, we sent them home. Talking about y'all barely won. And y'all barely lost. Y'all barely lost. So we Gumbo with the barely thing, oh man. Man, you making me look foolish. I'm man, golly. Go ahead, Twister. Give me some parting words, bro.
Man, I enjoyed y'all today, man. I'm just chilling, at my job and whatnot, just chilling with the guys. We're just talking. But as I was talking to you guys out here, man, just made it back home safe. Just thank God everything went good and had fun chopping it up with these so-called Miami fans and these Georgia puppies and everybody else who want to down Bama. KB, always a pleasure to holler at you. Bishop, it's always be good. Piano man, where I'm at.
Man, it's all good. It's all good. We back Twister just glad that you was able to come and hang out for a long time this go because you be on that road and running over them big rattlesnakes and everything where you be going. I know you be seeing them, but and everything. But KB talked about where you can find him. And listen,
Roll Tide, you guys. Y'all be safe.
We got you, bro. And just in case you never ever subscribe to the Long Run with Piano Man, please subscribe. Like, just subscribe to my channel. Man, we be having a good time over here. But you can find me here on YouTube, Piano Man with the Long Run and everything. But you can also find me on TikTok, Piano Man 592. I'm there sometimes. I'm about to do. I told KB today I got to do better over there at TikTok because that's where a lot of my subscribers are, and so I've got to do better. So please, over here on the YouTube side,
can we do a show from there?
I'm trying to work it out. KB's going to show me how to do that and run it live. But that's you can, yeah, you can.
Yeah,
but I don't know how to patch it to where to come over here on YouTube. I tried it once before and it wouldn't let me do it. Anyway, but we're gonna keep working until we get it right.
Gotcha.
But you can subscribe anywhere. I would love to have you. We love to hang out, love to smack talk with you and everything. And listen, don't take the smack talk as disrespect. When it gets disrespectful, when you go to bashing somebody. Now that's when it gets disrespectful. And I don't play that because I'm not gonna bash your team. I'm gonna talk smack now, but I will never bash them because hey, I just love college football just like anybody else. So
I bash them as a team, but not as an individual.
Not as an individual. Exactly. Not as an individual. You're not gonna do that. But I don't like you, Miami, and I hope you know I don't like you.
And get what? Like we don't like that damn duck either.
And that Sebastian or whatever his name is, we don't like it. We sure don't. And then
the real talker begin in 60 days.
No, my talk starting now. Waiting to know during 60 days. We starting now. What you waiting on 60 days for? Shoot. Let's start now. What you scared of? Talking about 60 days. Start today. Y'all no good winning ACC behind. Ain't won nothing in 20-something years. Ain't been relevant since 2001. And you get over there into the natty and you lose. And then listen, that jar mayonnaise won the ACC championship. That ought to make you feel embarrassed right there. That you can't beat a jar mayonnaise.
Oh my goodness, man.
I'm just saying. So you want to wait to 60 days and then start talking? I'm starting today with your no mayonnaise eating self.
Oh man.
All right, man.
Anyway, that's our show for tonight. Remember, there's no for those of you tomorrow. There will be no show on YouTube tomorrow at all. There will be no shows tomorrow, but you can take it to the Discord, the Long Run Piano Man Discord, and go to a place called the 50-yard line.
Yep, 50-yard line. Let's talk.
And then there's Let's Talk, and that's when you go in there. You have your conversation. I'm talking about a verbal conversation. Okay.
Yeah, no hiding. When you're in there, you can talk.
Hiding. If you're scared,
don't come in and listen. You can say a couple of things so we know you there.
Add to the conversation.
Hey, but all I know is the last couple of discords. Y'all missed out.
Yeah, wilding out in there. So
anyway,
again, thank you, KB, for stopping by, even though somebody
thank you again.
And didn't show up like I thought.
Yeah. No problem, man.
But look at him. But we're gonna have another time, and trust me, they're gonna be here.
Yeah. If you're scared, say you're scared.
All I'm talking about debate. What's there to debate? I want to know what's the debate about. KB, can you enlighten me?
Man, your guess is as good as mine. What you gonna debate? You made it to the national championship. You gonna debate Alabama had 4 losses? Well, what is it? That's not a debate. That's facts.
He said, "Where's the Discord?"
Tonio, it's going to be. When I did not write it down. Bishop, did you write it down?
Hold on. Y'all, give me one moment.
Dwight, if you in here right quick, could you put it up for us, please? Because I keep forgetting to write this down and everything. But if you in the Discord, Tonio, the Long Run Discord, if you just look that up, you'll find it.
Stephen Hicks, you
They
stupid.
be acting crazy over there in that Discord.
Stephen Hicks crazy.
Oh man, Stephen Hicks, that's my dude. He said he wish you nothing but that. If you ain't no Bama fan, he said we wish you nothing but the absolute worst.
Yeah, it should be in there now.
Oh man. Yeah, I agree with you, E. Brown. I agree with you on that. But it's a lot of y'all fans over there. All they talking about is the debate. Like I told them, you want to debate, go join a debate team. That's all I can say.
Bishop, can you put that in the private chat and then I can?
Yeah.
Yep,
I got you.
Put it in the private chat, then I can right quick before we go. I can put it on the screen and then that'll tell you where the Discord is. But we love the Discord, and especially when the season starts. Oh boy, that's when it's really gonna get fun. But we just want you to get acclimated to it now, and make it happen.
Well, okay. I'm gonna tell you, Piano man, I'm already preparing myself for the season.
Me too.
Cause guess what?
What you got?
Let Alabama lose a game.
Not the suitcases. Please, not the suitcase. KB, listen, don't do that, man. Come on now. Everybody on Twitter talked about you in them darn suitcases. Man.
Yeah.
Man, especially some of them Georgia fans. They said, look how, I'm going to tell you what they said. They said, look how idiotic. They said, look how idiotic this dude is.
Hey, you know, I'm a fake fan and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Did you get it?
I need it's some call number somewhere. Bishop.
Okay.
Let me see. Hold up.
Do I think Elijah Haven would stay at Alabama? He gonna have to wait a couple of years. I know that.
Huh?
Unless Austin Mack decide to transfer. If Austin Mack transfer, he'll go somewhere. He'll stay.
Let's see what we got going. Hold up. I can't find it what the white be finding. But just come, like we said, just come to the Long Run Discord and Tonio 803 Tonio. Just come to that. Just look for that, the Long Run Discord, and just register. Subscribe right there. It's free 99. Free. FREE. Just get on in there. And man, we'll welcome you. Man, we love all fan bases. So come on through. South Carolina going 9-3 this year. That sound about right.
No, I don't. Not South Carolina going 9-3. That's wrong as hell.
Pete, did you get it?
Yes. I got it on my phone here. Here we go. Let me see if I can't make this work. Hold up. Okay. Just give me 1 minute here. I'm going to make this work right quick. And
KB, they know what time it is.
Yeah, they know what time it is.
Oh.
Yeah, they know what time.
Like I said, I got it, but I can't transfer it over, Bishop, because it's not synced up to my phone.
Okay. You and KB, I'll be right.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey, Dr. Crystal. What's up, Coach? Sooners for life. What up with you?
Piano man, I just want to say, Alabama losing 30-7. You're gonna see more suitcases than what you saw last year.
Oh,
how about that? You might see more and bigger suitcases.
I hope not. It's good to see you, Dr. Crystal. Good to see you. Okay. Let me see. Let me see this right here. Hold up. Hold up. I'm getting it on.
Tell him again, Stephen Hicks.
Wait a minute.
Hey, where you ever?
All up. Okay, right there. Cause something went wrong there.
Go when you.
I got it. I got it, Bishop. I got you, bro.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be in there probably by 8:30, and then I know I'll be in there. So we got some stuff that we need. We'll be talking about, no doubt, no doubt.
Hey, Piano Man, Bishop, I'm finna get ready to get up out of here, man.
Yeah, we getting
right
ready to. Let me put this on the stage right quick. There it is, right there. That's the Discord right there, everybody. Just follow that instruction and just take it away, and you'll be in the Discord. Bishop and company will be in there in about 8 minutes, probably less than that. But the Discord is always open. It's always open. It never closed. It came up. I got it, Dwight. I appreciate you. Yeah, I got you. All right. Yeah, we got you. All right. Again, thank you, KB, for coming. Thank everybody for stopping by. Thank everybody from the Kangaroo Click coming hanging out with Piano Man for just a few minutes. And like I said, we don't know. Listen, I don't know everything. I just know what I'm talking about. And don't forget, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not into your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him. He'll direct your path. And just seek the Lord while he can be found. So with that being said, we're going to get on up out of here. Just remember, there will not be there will not be a long run show in the morning, but I will, the Lord willing, I'll be back Thursday doing the doggone thing one more time. But
I will be live tomorrow.
But KB will be live tomorrow. And then be on the look on for different videos and shorts and reels and this and that and the third. We're going to be doing the doggone thing. All right. So on behalf of all of the folks over here at the Long Run, for all my Gumbo chefs, 401k crew, and the different crews of the Long Run, especially the crew of No Mercy, on behalf of OG Gills, Stephen Hicks, and the voices of No Mercy, unless you Alabama, we wish you nothing but the absolute worst.
And F them trees, and I don't like that damn duck.
And me neither. But just remember this. When you see this, just know the end is near. All right? Just know your fate is in our hand. All right, everybody. That's it. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. I'll do this. Is it right here? Oh, let's see where we at. Oh, I can't do it. KB. I can't find it. But anyway,
hey, you good, man.
But anyway, it was something I wanted to show you. Right quick.
Hey, send it to me. I might can put it on my channel tomorrow.
Okay, I got you. But
all right.
Anyway, y'all have a good night. The Discord is open. That's the address right there. That's where you find it. Bishop is already there. We'll see y'all later. Again, KB, thank you for coming. And for everyone else, roll tide. Hit it one time, KB.
Roll tide, baby. And y'all
roll tide.
Bless.
Roll tide. We'll see you on KB.
We don't give a piss about nothing but the tide.
Nothing but the time. And everybody else, get in where you fit in. Roll tide.
Hey, E. Brown say I'm boring, but he on every live.
See. That's a different conversation. That's a different conversation. But anyway, it is. It's a word for that, but I'm not going to repeat it here on my channel. Good night, everybody, and roll tide. Hey, meet us in the Discord later.